Well, hello friends, and welcome to a new chaos. This is a advent calendar that looks insane. It does not look good. I bought it because it's probably bad, to be perfectly honest. I bought another one that could be just completely bootleg. I think they were copying an actual artist's yarn advent calendar, but they did it badly. I look forward to that arriving and seeing what hell lies within that. But this sewing advent calendar is called the Hemline Grotto. That seems suggestive as a child who grew up in the 2000s with the girls next door who lived at the Playboy Mansion as a TV show. Hemline Grotto sounds not safe. Where are the hemlines going in the grotto? Up, down, about? Are we adding them? Are we removing them? We don't know. It's a hemline grotto. This building is not a grotto, to be clear. Anyway, we're going to open this nightmare and see what wonders lie within. I'm assuming it's just going to be kind of like janky pincushions and stuff that you would like buy your grandchild if you had no idea what to get them and they were like, I'm sewing, Nana, and you needed to get them something and didn't want to get them something fun. They make kits for children. I don't know who this is for, to be perfectly honest. I don't know who the target audience is. It's not me. The Hemline Grotto. Yeah, we'll see about that. Anyway, let's open it. I'm having to turn this sideways to get it to fit into the frame because I cannot clear off any more of my desk. So we're gently popping. It's got a good rip. I'll say that. Good box packaging. A+ on that, which shocks me. To be perfectly honest, I have very low expectations for this. And the wool one arrived that I was telling you about, and it looks insane. All right, I don't know if you like to start at 1 or 24 and then go backwards, but we are going to start at 1. Is that a 1 or a 7? Friends, I have counted this every which way, like 12 times, because I don't trust myself. I've covered up numbers and like put post-it notes trying to make sure that I'm not missing it. But there's no 1, there's a 7. It's a 7. There, if you count from using this as a 1, you miss a 7. If you count using this as a 7, you are missing a 1. So I don't know if us opening the door was day 1, which I find inappropriate. Either way, here's number 2. I do like the little individual boxes. Okay, very classic. The very classic tomato, unfinished on the bottom. I will say that. And there is, in fact, a tiny bit of grit in this strawberry that is clinging on for dear life with glue. So our first item is this little tomato and strawberry pincushion. A classic of, you know, all kinds of, I mean, everybody's got one, usually a little nicer, but you know, you could use that. It will roll off your table, but good luck to you. So now we're on day 3 because, again, there was no 1. That's really thrown me for a loop. And we have a scissor. Marvelous. A fabulous, just simple scissor. This does not feel particularly, oh yeah, there's a lot of play. So this is how you know if a scissor is going to cut thread well. If there's a lot of wiggle, it's meant to accommodate larger things than thread. Things that are meant to cut thread have a very little play between, there's very little tolerance, we would call that in engineering, I guess, like a car engine. There's very little tolerance between the slip. That requires good engineering. That is not what these are. Scissor, day number 3. Day number 4, we have a simple little mending kit, like for your purse. Very useful. Very, very tiny eyes on those needles, considering they don't give you a threader to use. Oh, they're already threaded. That's why. You need not thread it. That is not necessarily unuseful, but also is not necessarily particularly great if you're just buying this randomly as a gift. What was it? Day 4? 5? 5. Are we on 5? What day are we on? I never thought this would be so hard. I've never done an advent calendar unboxing. We have a bobbin of white thread. There's no indication if it's poly or cotton, which is relevant if you're using it to sew. So no, it's thread. not unbeknownst to us on the cotton or not. Number 6, we have a keychain measuring tape. Yep, these honestly are fine. I take these everywhere with me, and this one's not bad at all. Yeah, honestly, this one's pretty good. I'm happy with that. Honestly, the best thing so far. Here's 7, not 1. And if we find a 1 at some point, I'm really going to feel stupid, but I looked. A pom-pom maker. We don't have any yarn to do that with. Well, we'll have yarn soon with that horrible yarn kit I bought. So we have a pom-pom maker. Presumably you're going to wrap this and then tie through here around your wrappings to make a pom-pom. Fine. Not a bad gift. That was 7, 8? What are we on? Wait, oh my god, see, we skipped 6. Good heavens, Erica. Oh, another... Oh. Okay, well, you know, getting a duplicate back to back is not the most ideal, but now I have one of these to give to my friend. Cool. Not super stoked on the immediate duplicate. All right, that was 8. Now we're, no, that was 6. We did 7. Now we're on 8. We have, what, this is a magnet, but why? What is the magnet? What is the magnet? What is the magnet for? I guess you could pick up needles with it? It's like a needle finder? Sure. Uncommon. Have not seen something like that, to be honest. Number 9, we have 2 needle threaders. Worth literally 3 cents. That's okay. We love a needle threader, and it's like nice and small. Will fit in a random baggie. 9, 10, 10? 10, 10, 10. I'm bad at counting. 10. Okay. Now this is weird. These are bobbins, like thread bobbins. How do you know that this is going to fit on someone's sewing machine? Like, what is telling you that this will fit on someone's sewing machine? It's just bobbins. Baffling. Okay. That is not super helpful to me, as I am afraid of sewing machines. 11, 12, 11, 11. I do like little boxes. Okay, this is actually helpful. Love this. This I'll keep in my desk. Little tiny sewing gauge. Very handy. Very handy. That actually like. And I would never ever want to try to buy one of these like singularly, because it would probably be $5 just by itself. So we're coming in with some favorites with a measuring tape and that tiny piece of plastic for me. Very easily amused, I guess. Number 12 is okay. I don't know if this is one of the ones that you're supposed to wear to like tension your thread while you're crocheting, or if this goes to a sewing machine that I don't have. Chime in if you know what on earth this tiny tool is, because I don't, and it doesn't fit on my finger. Okay. Okay. 14. Oh, good. A bobbin of beige thread. Thank God for our non-existent sewing machine. Oh God, did we skip 13? Oh, for heaven's sake, Erica. I don't know if that was 12. I'm sorry if it wasn't. We have a stitch ripper. Everybody needs a stitch ripper. Not the worst gift. I mean, if you need a stitch ripper. 15. A giant bobby pin. Oh, it's strong. You will stab yourself with that. That is a sturdy safety pin. Wow. Why? But what is it for? What is the purpose of the safety pin? Nobody knows. Number 16. Oh, good. Black bobbin. Again, of unmarked poly or cotton thread. No indication whatsoever. That was 16? 17? This feels very empty. Oh no. Oh, a singular thimble. Marvelous. Good, great. Okay, thimble. Oh my, okay, 18. We're getting there, guys. Oh, a pile of needles. That is always good. We love assorted needles. This is a very strange. Needles. That's all it says. Okay. Assorted needles. Not the... Oh my god, look, they're stamped. Can you see that? They are actually hollow on one side from being punched out of a sheet of metal. They have not actually been machined. It's just a punched eye needle. That would shred your fabric. Okay, don't use those. Just tips from me. Oh god, sorry, my fan was vibrating against a box. Let me turn off the fan. All right, fan is gone. Sorry for the sound. 19. Some clips. Those are actually useful. They're very tiny, which is nice. So I can use them to make little tiny doll clothes or tiny felt creatures. Yeah, those are nice. Those are actually quite sturdy. I will accept those. Those are pretty good. 20. Oh, some silver thread, which always will be poly. No one's making non-poly metallics. All right, so we have some poly silver thread. Not the worst thing. Have plenty of that, but still just fine. Number 22. Nope, 21. 21. Oh, a sleek black measuring tape. So fancy. This will be like my 30th soft measuring tape, but honestly, I like the black, so I'll take that. That's fine. Definitely okay with that one. Number 22. 2 large yarn needles for like finishing your crochet. Wow, that one has especially huge eye on it. Well, you could definitely get some stuff done. You could also use these to rethread your pants or your hoodie drawstrings if you're in a pinch. Number 23, coming up to the end here. Oh god, just loose pins? You have got to be kidding. Oh, were these all labeled? Silver metallic thread. Oh my god. How did I not know that? Yarn and wool needle. Assorted hand needle. Metal thimble. They did actually mark all of these. This was not cheap packaging. A seam ripper. A knitting thimble. What? I think that's what that one is for holding tension. Black polyester thread, so it is poly. Pom-pom maker. So they are written. That's so much expense in packaging. That's why the items are trash. Measuring gauge. Yeah, there's 2 of those. A horseshoe magnet. That's just all it is. It's a horseshoe. It's not a horseshoe magnet. There's magnets only at the tips. Horseshoe magnets are magnetic all the way around. And you've sent me a box of pins with a glass head. Thanks for letting me know. They're still dangerously packaged. I'm just going to close that one right back up. That's not safe for anyone. Thank you. And number 24, drum roll, please, because this should be the best item in the whole box, in theory. And it is a nip thread snips. Why is it shaped like this? What in God's name? They're also a little greasy. Ew. Do you see what I mean about the tolerance? That sound versus that sound. This is all pure blade contact. This is not. This would be a nightmare on fabric, I can only assume. I don't even have a piece of fabric I really want to ruin that way. All right, well, highlights, the sewing gauge, and the 2 measuring tapes, and I guess a pom-pom maker. I could accept that as well. I don't recommend this. I think you could, if you are giving something to someone who just really has never sewn before and have no idea what they want, I still think you could do better just giving them a gift card. Because this is just such a confusing array. And I can find like 3 things out of it that I wish to keep. Out of 23 or 4. Because there was no number 1. The whole box was number 1, if you recall. Anyway, this was weird. If you enjoyed this unboxing, I hopefully will have another one in just a day or 2 with the weird wool yarn one that I think is a dupe of an actual yarn advent calendar that has been, the idea has been stolen, and I doubt that it's going to be actually wool. So we'll be setting some stuff on fire to see if it's actually wool or if it's plastic. You never know. All right, well, thank you for being here, and if you have any commentary on what out of here you would think is a good gift, Those needles are dangerous, straight up. Those ones that are punched, those would shred your fingers. Don't use those. Anyway, let me know your thoughts, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!